One, two, testing. One, two, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, testing. 1, 2.
Yes, Mr. Eddie, what's up?
Hey, how's it, bro?
Madini.
Nice, I'm in. How's it?
Nah, we good, man. We good. That was the weekend.
Yeah, it was fine, man. I was actually busy with some stuff. And generally, it was fine.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the other two guys now. Yeah, at least Skumbuzo is there.
Skumbuzo is Mr. Pip.
No, Mr. Fantamendo is not in yet. I don't know where he is.
One of our celebrities, Mr. Fantamendo.
Mr. Piplot.
That one is my celebrity.
Hey, Mr. Skumbuzo, how are you doing? Can you hear us?
I think it's not great, man.
I think Skumbuzo, he can't hear us.
Let's wait till he's connected.
Yeah, I think he's connected.
Yeah, you say so. You say so on WhatsApp. He's connected. So we are ready for Monday.
Yeah, we are ready.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Let's see how the next week pans out.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. But I'm still holding that CHF trade. I didn't exit.
184.
Yeah, USD CHF, I'm still short on that trade. I'm hoping it's going to get some resistance where it's approaching now so that it can go down a bit. It might retest that 1.007 level again. I'm not really sure how it's going to pan out, but I'm sure it will fall. Right.
You think it can retest again?
Yeah, it's going to retest that level.
You can't live without retesting.
Yeah.
You can't live without retesting that level. It can be very possible.
Yeah, it can just, but you see now from the time that we were looking at, you see like now on the chart, that's a daily time frame, right?
Yeah.
For it to go back to that level again, this area, then it would definitely means the market structure has changed. It means this thing is gonna go long. If it goes back there, market structure would have changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna go around to 160 something. Not on 70. It can go on 66, 65, 600.
Yeah, because 70 is a bit too far. But we're gonna see how it opens today at 11 when market opens.
Okay, what time does it open again today?
11. Today's Sunday, market is gonna open at 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see how it opens. If it opens below that level where it's at, if it opens bearish, then it's gonna fall. But now there's things that we have to consider because I think there's like some democratic elections coming up in America. Those Republicans and whatever.
Yeah, for midterm elections.
Yeah, those midterm elections. And the result of those elections are gonna have an impact on the dollar. Yeah. So that's exactly what I need to talk about in regards to AUD. Yeah, AUD. If you remember last week I posted a screenshot of the weekly chart on the group, where I mentioned that if it breaks this level, if it breaks here on a weekly time frame, if it breaks there, then we're probably looking at long positions accumulating more, and then we'll probably test these levels here. But now it closed below. That's not a good sign.
Okay.
It closed below. Yeah, of course, momentum is now bullish on AUDUSD. We are coming off from this level here. See here. These levels going long. It's not just going to go up instantly.
Maybe by the end of week next week, by Friday, we can have that positioning of that change of going up. Really.
As in, we can have a clear picture of the direction, right? But now, you see, this is a daily, this is a weekly chart, right? Now let's jump down to a daily time frame. And you see now what happened during a daily time frame. Now, you see this level, spread out area. It pushed all the way up to here during Friday. It pushed all the way up there, meaning the bulls were in control of the market. Yes, Friday closed bearish, but on a daily time frame, the bulls are in control. So now, on a short-term trading, we can look for positions to go long to this level here. We look for positions to go long from the current price 7,200. Look for a long position to 731 level. You see already that's close to like 110 pips, which is a lot. You see. So for the coming week, that will be the target for the coming week. But now, because of those midterm elections, I'm gonna stay out of this trade here.
Okay, you are staying out of AUD.
Yeah, AUDUSD, I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm just gonna keep on with USD CHF for now, because I don't wanna risk on these two pairs. But it's a good setup to go long, but only to the 0.7331 level. Because the moment it is here, we're gonna start seeing maybe another retest of this area and then up to here. Then it shoots up. Am I making sense to you?
No, you are. I'm getting you right.
I don't know where Mr. Fundamental is, or Tapelo. Tapelo would have explained this much better because he's got long positions on this pair here. I don't know if he closed it, but he's got long positions on the pair. So he would have explained much better because obviously there's a setup that he saw that maybe I cannot see. But from what I'm seeing, it would be good to go long targeting the 0.731 level. Maybe I'll open, say, one position, but I have to see how the market opens first and then how it trades tomorrow on Monday. Because tomorrow we might have a lower low testing this level here. You see this grayed out area? We might have, since we are now in a bullish market, we might have a lower low testing that a lower low testing the 715 level. So this can happen probably like on Monday, Tuesday, yeah, maybe Wednesday. But after that, you see, it can test this maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. It's gonna retest this level here, and then it's gonna go up to the 731 level. Let's say the 73 level. You see, let's deal with an institutional number, 7300. That will be the target for a short-term long position. Do you understand, Eddie?
Yes, clear.
I don't know, Skumbuzo, I think he's having difficulties, but anyway, I'm recording the session, so we'll just upload it for the other guys. Because it seems like there's...
Right, but I'm in. I don't know if you can get me that side.
Hello?
Hello, this is Kumbuzo this side. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Skumbuzo, I can hear you.
Finally, I'm in. I was having difficulties with network here.
Oh, network is an issue, right?
Yeah, but it's sorted now. It's okay now.
Yeah, but no worries. I'm recording the session, so I'll just upload.
No problem.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're good?
I'm all right. I'm very well.
I hope the legs are not hurting. Huh? I see you have been running there.
I was trying to concentrate in this session. I want to concentrate to have all attention on this session.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, we need to try to be all in, because as of now, you see, it's only me and you right now. Eddie, I think, is also having issues with connectivity. But I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best to do all this. And then,
all right.
Yeah, we can.
I think it is the issue of congestion during the time around this time, around 9. Maybe if we can push the meetings maybe a bit further to around 10, 11, if we are all awake, then we can take it from there. I think there is not much of trouble around that time.
Oh, I see. So we need to have the sessions a bit later. That's what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm trying to say, yes.
Yeah, okay, no, we're gonna consider that. But you know, here we don't have issues with the internet. I was surprised.
I know.
I was surprised
It's
you can't
not like
download that. I was surprised you can't download that application in Swaziland.
I don't know why it refused, because it's like it says it's not available in my country.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know.
I don't know where.
I'll have to go to South Africa to download and then come back to Swaziland.
Hopefully it will work.
Yeah, I hope so. So what you think on this one? You think that maybe tomorrow it will retest that position around the 0.7 400 around that area?
Yeah, what I think this will do is, you see the 7-1. Can you see my chart?
Yes, I can see your chart. Yes, okay. I can see that one now.
Right. You see this level here?
Yes, that one I can see.
Yeah, that's the 7-1. I think it's 7-1 500 level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty much sure the market is going to retest that level. But now, since there's quite a few fundamentals coming up, I don't know how it's going to react. If you see, like now, the market open is going to be crucial to that setup, because it can open bullish, it can jump. You see?
Okay.
Because if it opens bullish now, then we have to wait for a retest of the closing price for Friday, if it opens bullish. But if it opens bearish now, we have to make sure our long position entries, they are around the 714.
Want to meet? Yo, what's happening here?
George, you are making noise.
George, you are making noise. So if market opens bullish, right? Then we have to wait for a retest of Friday low for a long entry. But if it opens bearish, then let's look for a retest of 7,500 level for us to go long up to 7,3 level, 7,300 level. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Pair. Because if we look at weekly, let me just jump down to a weekly. Weekly is bullish, right? There was this rejection here, but obviously the main candle is bullish. See?
Yes.
Meaning the bulls are in control of the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, what we need to do to focus on is the opening price of the market and how it trades on Monday. Tomorrow's movement of this pair is going to be crucial to a long entry position. Because if it's strong bearish tomorrow, then we're going to have to wait for Tuesday or Wednesday, London open or London close for the lower lows of the week before we go long up to the 7,300 level.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't see it falling back to test the opening price of last week. No, it won't go down there. You see here, it won't go down here.
Okay, I see that one, yes.
It won't retrace that far. Otherwise, that would be a confirmation of saying the market is still bearish if it goes all the way down there. But as it is now, market has turned. But now with these midterm elections coming up, I think it's Tuesday or something, I'm not sure. With the midterm elections in America coming up, it's critical that we have to be patient with this pair. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, I get you on this one. Then what's your take on USD CHF? I was late on that one. I found you already that you have already discussed it.
Right. USD CHF. I'm still looking for a retest the 5.0 level, the 0.05, 1.005 level. It might retest, but now you see if market go all the way back up to the entry price. Remember our entry price from last week, the
1.007. Yes.
Yeah. If market goes all the way up there, then this thing could still be bullish. But now it will mean market structure has already changed. If it goes back to that level, if it goes here, if it retests these levels again, then market is bullish. I expect it to go this and then all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be cutting your losses then.
Right now, my trail stop is at, let me just zoom in a bit. Go to the H4. My trail stop is just under the 1.771 level. I've got a trail stop. Let me go to the
somewhere around.
71. It's just under my entry, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, somewhere here. This is where I have my trail stop. Anyway, let me open the chart and then I'll show you where my where's my broker. Now I'm wondering why I didn't close when I was almost 2K in profit.
Oh my God, I would have long closed. I panicked on Friday. I had to close.
That's cool.
I closed early on Thursday. I had to close. I was scared of NFP.
NFP.
Yes, I was scared of that.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. That's the thing with this. Because if you look at USD CHF right now, it's got a potential of falling like a rock, right? It's got a potential
I can
all the way, you see. But now it's not going to happen like instantly that it's just going to fall. No, that would be a market crash, right? Yeah, that would be a market crash. It's going to do things like this, you see.
So it could be a very long-term trade that you are having.
expect it
Yes.
to have resistance at 98, 811. I'm not messing correct.
Yeah, what are you talking?
Oh, sorry. 0.9. You see that resistance there.
Which one?
99 to 50. Below 99 to 50 zone.
George.
99 098810. Don't you think it will have resist support there?
Yeah, of course, it's gonna have support. There's quite a few areas where it's gonna have support. You see, if let's jump down to H4. You see there, this level here, the 998 level.
Yes.
It's not gonna be easy for market to just break. Only news can make it break violently that level. And the moment it breaks the 998 level, the next level we are looking at is yeah, these levels here, because there's nothing here. If you look to the left of your chart, there's nothing. Market was just ranging there. You see, there's nothing
Okay.
on the left of the chart. So if it breaks this level, then our next target is here. These lows here, these will be our targets. Because as of now, our first target is this. You see, that's our first TP area. You get it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. So now, it's good that you close your position, Kumbuzo, but you need to learn to put a position in anticipation of a bigger move, because now what you're gonna do is, yeah, obvious it can go either way, but the signs of going down are like we've got better chance of market going down.
Very well, I get you.
Yeah. So that's my view on USD CHF. I'm not going to close that position. If it retraces back to my trail stop, so it retraces back. Obviously, I won't lose money. I'll just gain a few.
Because they've traced the stop.
Yeah, I have trailed my stop. It's now below my entry.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever the market does now, I don't mind. But our main focus now is AUDUSD this week, guys. That's our focus. So let me go to the H4. Right, this is the H4 chart. So already we see this. You see this move?
That
That's
was last week.
Yeah, that was last week, just after NFP, right?
Yeah.
The dollar was very strong after NFP. So now, what we're looking at prior to the coming week, this is the H4 chart, right? We're gonna look for a retracement, probably to these highs here. You see, these highs. We're gonna look for that retracement. Once we get to those levels, watch out for the impulsive move from that level up until here to the 7,300 level. These highs have to be taken. You see what it did now? I don't know if Edson is here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Right. You remember during the Century City seminar, I told you about higher highs and lower lows, swing highs, swing lows. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Right. Look what happened here. You see this high. Market retested these highs, but closed below. You see here, it closed below.
Yes.
And the next candle, it retested them again, but it couldn't close above. Then it went down. You see? Already that's almost 50 people, guys. That's a lot. You see, that's a trade that someone could have taken from that strategy which I showed you at Century City. The retest of a swing high or a swing low, and then a close below, and then it pushes all the way down or it pushes way up. If you remember correctly.
Yeah, definitely I remember that, but I didn't watch it like that yet.
Yeah, so the same thing is what we're gonna look for AUDUSD. You see these lows here, these highs. We expect price to come down here. The moment it retested this, it tests these highs and this low. You see, this is a bearish order block. Most smart money was buying here to entice people to go long, but then it went down. We should do the same thing here. If market retests these two highs, this one and this low here, if it breaks and then close above, if it breaks bearish and then close above, then we are looking at this. That's the next impulse move that I can see in AUDUSD. Longs are ideal at the moment for AUDUSD. It's not ideal to go short because we are coming off from here. So it's not ideal to go on AUDUSD. You understand, guys, right?
Yes, I do understand.
Yeah. It's unfortunate you were not there, Skumbuzo. There's what we call a swing pattern failure, whereby the market reaches a higher high or a swing low, and then it goes below or above, then it goes into the opposite direction. That's the same thing that I was talking about here. Because if you see these higher highs, this one and this one, they were retested here, but market closed below. So this would have been a trigger to go short on a short-time basis. That's 8 hours. That's 50 pips.
And it's quite a lot.
Oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot. You see, so we call that a swing pattern failure. You see, it happened again here. You see here, this high was retested by this bullish candle, but it closed below. Look what happened. There, it fell again. Same thing happened on this one. You see this? You see this higher high? It was retested with this bearish candle. It closed below. Market tumbled. You see? So this one we call it the swing pattern failure. I will try to upload a video about it because I've got a video on this. Same thing happened here. It's lows here. You see these ones? They were retested here, but you see market closed below and then it opened bearish. This would have been tricky now to enter. So the same thing, we are anticipating this high to be retested here. And then when it's retested, let's look for that candle that breaks this high to close above. Then we take it long to the 300 level. So long on this one. I don't know if someone has got something to add. Mr. Fundamental, where's Mr. Fundamental? Mr. Brighton, are you there?
Mr. Fundamental Analysis, P-plot is here.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the same thing that I think it's gonna go.
Right. Just
yeah, I fully agree.
Just one more thing quickly. Right. I don't know, Skumbuzo, what we call the TDI. I don't know if George has ever told you about that.
What the TDI?
Is Skumbuzo there?
Yes, I'm here.
Right.
Ivan, sorry. I refer to TDI.
Yeah. I want to
I gave that ugly guy TDI even the videos, my bro.
Which ugly guy are you talking about now?
Obvious, my cousin.
He's fooling me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you the chart, this same chart, right? But with the TDI Pro. Let me show you exactly. Let me share the chart. Yeah, let me share the chart. And then you can see. New share. Where's the chart? TDI. Right. Let me remove the day trade. Right. This is AUDUSD. Can you see, guys?
Hey, it's blank on me.
Right. This is AUDUSD with the TDI Pro.
Now we can.
Right. I can practically do like this. I can practically trade this pay like this without looking at the chart.
Okay. Okay, I've seen.
Right. If we go to a weekly, right, weekly time frame is telling us the market is in a range. You see, sorry, let me anoint this quickly. Market is in a range, but TDI is telling us to look for long trades because of this. You see here, you see where TDI, you won't understand. This one you need to be in person for us to explain TDI volume. Yeah. So what TDI is basically saying is market is going to shoot up all the way to the 6 level. The same move that I've drawn on my TDI on the chart is going to be something like this. That whole move. That is what I expect. So longs at the moment are the way to go. TDI is a lesson for another. You can't be doing TDI at the moment. It's a long story. We don't have much time. So normally what I do with TDI, I just use it for confirmation. After I've done all my technical analysis, then TDI is what I use for confirmation, just to back up my theory of what I'm looking at on the chart. So as it is now, TDI is in sync with price. What's happening here is in sync. If it was the opposite, I wasn't going to look at that chart. Yeah. So let's say you've got a pair that you are looking at, and then you want confirmation from the TDI. And you just tell me, Ivan, can you check this with TDI? I want to see where is it going. Then I can check that for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to get the TDI. I'm sure George gave you the TDI.
Yes, it did give me the TDI.
Yeah. But yeah, it requires time to understand. It's a very good confirmation.
I gave him even videos at Ugly Boy.
Hey, now, what's wrong?
The ugly boy.
Yeah. So that's the whole idea, guys, in regards to AUDUSD. So let's look for a retest of this 71,400, 71,500 level. Then if market retest and close above, we go long.
Okay. Okay.
You get it, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know what are the suggestions you've got, guys, in regards to AUDUSD that maybe I'm not seeing.
Sorry, Matlodi, can you go back to the TDI again?
Which time frame? Which time frame do you want?
The TDI that you're at just now. The time frame you're at right now.
Daily time frame. Hours, yeah. This is week. This is day. There. Can you see it? Okay, this guy just went quiet. I think something happened to him. He muted himself.
There's something that I'm looking at. I'm looking at a long-term divergence on the on the TDI.
Which
Yeah, there's something.
which divergence, regular or hidden?
A hidden one that was creating myself.
Hidden, bullish or bearish?
A bearish one.
Bearish on which time frame, George? Because if it's bearish, then we are looking to sell, right?
The last time frame you're teaching at.
With the TDI.
Yeah.
This is H4.
Yeah. Can you do was it daily? Can you do daily on that one? And make it bigger. And yeah, make it bigger.
Okay, this is daily.
Yeah, expand the TDI session. It's moving. I'm losing it.
No, there's no bearish. There's no bearish divergence, my guy.
Yeah, there's no divergence. Yeah, I don't want to see things that are not there. Wait, my guy. To have there.
Huh?
I want to see if maybe I'm seeing things that are not there. Wait. You have control. Highlight.
Oh.
10.
Let me give you most. I have to give you the ends. There.
I want to see if I'm seeing things that are not there. It's possible that I'm seeing things that are not there, but there's something that I think I see.
You should be in control now.
I might be wrong. I might be right. I still have the user. Okay, there. Ooh, it doesn't allow me to. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to draw a divergence on the TDI. However, there is a taskbar for this software, for this application, that doesn't allow me to draw. Okay, Micah, you see on the arrow and to the last TDI thing, if you can draw an arrow there like a divergence below, it looks like a bullish divergence. Do you see it? From the blue arrow till the end of the TDI below.
I see. I think I see that.
You see that? That's a bullish divergence. Expand your TDI to look big. I'll put it to the middle.
Okay.
That looks like a bullish divergence. Yes, you see that now. Yes, that one. Start from the second arrow even. No, from the second. Start from the first arrow. Yeah, that one. If you draw a clean line from there till the end, yeah, it looks bullish, a bullish divergence, which to me it looks like now the market is reversing. It's what you call it? Is it a hidden divergence, right?
Yeah, this is a hidden bullish.
Yes, hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, I was saying that, yes, but I couldn't have enough good control to draw it.
Yeah, so exactly that's the same. It supports the same theory to look for longs. That means longs are ideal at the moment. You can't be looking for shorts.
They will take time to reflect. For people like my cousin who will open a trade, it will chow them, but later on they'll be kicking themselves, saying, "Damn, I saw it coming, but look, I got stopped out, but look, now it's going my direction."
You guys, right? Because even if you jump down to a weekly time frame, you see, on a weekly time frame, already we've got a squeeze. There's what we call a squeeze low. TDI is squeezing low down to the 32 level, so it can't squeeze any further down. You see, it has to open up, going up. So now the only question is, when to go long? That's when the 7 the 71400, 71500 level comes into play. You see? So for those who've got go up, just put in a alert to say when price reaches 71500, then you open a position to go long. If it doesn't, it doesn't, guys. You don't have to force the market. Yeah, you see, that's the whole idea. If it doesn't, then you don't have to open that trade. Was the same principle that we applied on USD CHF. Let it be the same principle again that we apply on AUD USD. Let's be patient with it. Yeah. Let's be very patient with that. Because the moment you jump in at the wrong place, then you get taken out. You get taken out of the trade.
Please set up on your app so that you alert us when it reaches that level, because we are not going to go on charts always.
Yeah, of course, we're not. We've got a live, guys. We've got live too. You can't always be stuck on the. I'm gonna put an alert. I'm gonna create an alert so that when it reaches there, I'll just also notify you.
Please do, because
yeah. For interest sake, another pair to look at, which is quite interesting, is GBP JPY. Let me open GBP JPY. Where's my GBP JPY? Right. Right. You see this pair, guys? Right. This pair, GBP JPY, but the setup is a bit still too far. It's a bit far at the moment, but it's also good to keep an eye on this pair. Let me zoom in. Right. You see
this share, we can't see.
Oh, sorry, I think I'm sharing. You can't see my chat. Which chat are you seeing now?
Yeah, no.
Oh, let me resume share. It was paused. Sorry. Right, can you see GBP JPY?
Nothing on my side.
Are you sure?
Not yet.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, in regards to JPY, this is what I'm expecting. You see this low? These lows here. You see where it is now? I'm expecting the market to retest this this low, then up there, it retest the higher highs of here. This is GBP JPY. That's what I'm looking with the GBP JPY. So I'm expecting these lows to be tested. This low and this one. This low, this low. Market has to come here. Because why does it have to retest that level? There's liquidity there, guys. There's people with stops below here. People who are long on this pair, they've got stops here. They've already moved their stops to these lows here. There's liquidity there. So there's going to be a stop hunt to that lows, to those lows, and then market continues in an uptrend. Yeah. So longs are also ideal on GBP JPY, but only from that level there. These lows here, the 145, 900 or 146 to be exact, 146 level. It's also an ideal place to go long on GBP JPY. Right. Any thoughts, guys? Our time is coming to an end now.
I think this one is ideal as well. Like you
Yeah,
are saying it, I'm getting.
yeah. GPP JPY is also enticing, but we just have to be patient with it. Wait for it, because if I go back to, can you see AUDUSD? It's clearly almost the same setup, but just that GBP JPY has already played out some of the big moves. So, yeah, and AUD is just starting now. It's long accumulation. It's long accumulation, and also the reason why I'm saying longs are ideal on AUDUSD. If we look at the CFTC report, right? If you look at the CFTC report, let me just share it with you and then share. Market analysis of traders. Chicago making down. You can see my browser, right?
Yes, yes.
This is the CFTC report. This one we have to tell you in person, Kumbozo, when you come to Cape Town. I can't do this over there.
I'll be coming shortly before you go home.
Right. What's my Australia?
Where you gonna sleep?
At your place, obviously.
Right. If we look at the commitment of traders report, it's just that I don't have my stats from last week. Anoint. Which screen I? Oh, resume share. Right. Can you see my browser now?
Yes.
Right. That is the commitment of traders report. In particular, I'm interested in this number, these shorts. Last week, this number was almost 120, 130,000. Meaning that these non-commercials, which are the institutional traders, they've been taking profit on their short trades. They've been taking profit. The more you close a long position, a short position, it means your longs are going to accumulate. And this number, which is 22,300, this number was merely 9,000 something last week. 9,200 something, I can't remember. But all of a sudden, this is the current report, as of 10. This is the current report which came out. This number shoot up to 22,000. That's long position being accumulated. You see? And this 92,000, last week it was 130 something thousand positions, which the non-commercials were holding. And now this week it dropped down to 92, meaning they were taking profits. They were closing their short position, meaning they are taking profit from their long positions while they are accumulating longs. Go higher. You see, so that same theory is going to support us to look for short positions from this level here. They're definitely accumulating more position. It's basically smart money coming in, enticing people to go short, then they shoot up. Get it?
Okay. Yes.
Yellow. Did you get what I just said?
Clearly.
Yes,
Yeah, I know it's quite a lot. The CFTC report and
For me,
yeah. But so basically, let's look for long position. 71500, 71400 level. I'm gonna take a long position up until the 7.3 will be my target.
okay.
Does anyone have anything to add, subtract? It's unfortunate that Tapelo did not join the webinar. I'm sure he would have had more input on this pair because he's got long positions open on this pair. You see, he's got long positions. Matlodi, I think. George is just quiet. Why are people quiet? People are not talking. But other than the analysis, guys, what else do you think we should do to improve ourselves other than the analysis?
Oh, sorry, guys, I was on mute, eh?
Eddie and Skumbuzo, what do you think is something that we can add besides the analysis? What else do you think we should add?
For me, I think, for me, because you guys already experienced, I suppose that maybe if we would like maybe unlike just analyzing, doing the fundamental analysis, maybe we can go do some discussions maybe on some important aspects like you see how to maybe put into good use of the COT reports in trading, stuff like that. Unlike these chunks of videos that are in front of us, maybe with you knowing them, they can be summarized for us, and then it will be easy like that. And you, by explaining it to us, it will be of more understanding to you as well.
I get it. Okay.
You got a point. You got a good point.
Yeah, I think we should do
that.
Yeah, I'll look into that, whereby we can have like a discussion on a certain topic, say the COT report, then we can see how we can implement it into our trading.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
As long as everyone has got their data bundles in check and their internet quick, then we can do that.
Yeah, we'll have to get more of the data bundles. It's not a problem as long as we are.
Yeah, it's not an issue, guys. The information is there online. It's free. Just that I managed to see it before you guys, so that's why I'm giving it also to you guys.
Thank you so much for that, and it's so helpful.
Yeah, because it's very powerful. You see, because it doesn't help to say, okay, today is Sunday, tomorrow Monday, let me open this chat, let me look. No, it's not going to work like that. It won't work. You'll be just blowing up accounts. It's good to have like a certain way that you do things.
Hey, that's what I'm willing to do. I want to learn a lot from here, and from you guys, I'm learning already. It's just that my cousin is, I don't know what I call him.
Wait a minute. What did I do? You read about me, nigga. I gave you videos. I gave you everything, nigga. I gave indicators, nigga. What else do you want, nigga?
That's not enough. You know I'm dumb. You always call me dumb, so you should help me through.
You're such a dumb nigga.
Right. Let me show you one thing, Skumbuzo and Eddie. Let me show you one thing. Let me go to the... Let me resume my share. Let me clear this. In regards to USD CHF, where's my USD CHF? Okay, there we go. Which screen now should I share? I need the commitment report. Right, the commitment report, you get it from the CFTC website. That's the Commodity Futures Trading Commission of America. It's like it controls what happens every every big guy, every institutional guy, they report CFTC commission. It's mandatory. You see, it's basically like saying FNB, they have to report like how many positions they are holding on USD ZAR. This is for control, because remember, these guys, they got huge sums of money, right? So if the market is not controlled, those guys who've got huge sums of money, they could kill the market, as in like kill it. So this report helps in the commission to control the market, you see. So commitment of traders, what it basically does is it shows like how many positions are the institutions holding on a certain asset. And the main focus when you look at the COT report is these non-commercials. These are the big guys most. These are the ones that make a difference in the market. Retail traders, we don't move the market. We are just small fish. Even the commercials, yeah, to some extent they can, but the commercials, these are like the old mutuals, you know, the hedge funds, you know, those guys. But the non-commercials, these are big banks, you see. Those HSBCs, those Goldman, Sanchi guys, you know, those big guys. So what these guys do every Friday, they report the positions that they are holding on a certain currency or a certain asset. You see? So, for example, I'm going to give you USD CHF. Right. Let me just, where's my USD CHF? That's, I need the Swiss. Right. This is the Swiss franc. You see these numbers on the Swiss franc. You can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen? Hello? I can't hear anyone here. Yeah? Can you guys?
Hello? I can hear you.
Right.
Yes, we can hear you too.
Right. Can you see the numbers that are highlighted on the Swiss franc?
Yes.
Right. Short positions are 33,373, right? And then long positions are 18,800. Right. Last week, the short positions, they were just 30,000. And long positions were like 16,000. So positions were increased to the short side on USD CHF. More positions were increased to the short side, meaning the long institution guys, the institutional traders, they are holding more position to the short side, meaning they're selling Swiss franc. You see. So this report, what it does, basically, we have these numbers, but now with just this number, if you don't have the previous release numbers, it's not going to make use. You won't make use of it. You need to know the previous numbers from last week for you to come to a decision. Right? If last week I was running 1 kilometer per hour, and then next week I'm going to run 3 kilometers per hour, right? But then the third week I'm going to run, say, 2.5 kilometers per hour. It means I'm getting tired, you see? So you get the sense, right? The fourth week, it means I'm going to be less.
Yeah.
So the same thing happens with the commitment of traders report. The moment you see, say, short position increasing or long position increasing, it means the chances of that pair going further up or going further down are high. But now, you just don't go bang, if it's a short position, you sell. No, you look at the level which that currency is trading at. Is it at a demand level? Is it at a supply level? You see, if short positions are being accumulated, for instance, like now in USD CHF, we are at a very strong supply area, at a very strong demand supply, a very strong resistance area, and you see short positions being accumulated by the institutional traders. So the chances of the currency to fall, they are very high. You get it? But now, let's say shorts are being increased. You got more shorts being increased in the market. But when you look at the chart now, there's no clear picture for you to say this pay is gonna keep going down. Let me go to the chart and then where's my USD/CHF? Let me go to the chart. Then you can see. Let me zoom in. You see that when the report came out, right? When the report came out, look at the level that we are on. That's a very strong resistance area.
Yeah.
So when it came out, then you see that shorts are being increased. Long institutional traders, they're accumulating more shorts on their positions. They're reporting that there are more shorts, like they're going short on the pair. Then why would you go long in that sense? There's no reason to go long when it's at this level. But say they're accumulating shorts when it's here. You see where I'm highlighting? Then you can't also go there. You can't go short because market is strong bullish. Market is strong bullish. So all those shorts that have been accumulated is this rejection here. This whole rejection, those are all those shorts being accumulated. So they're gonna go short. But now, remember, the longs have been increased also. They increased longs with like 2,000 something. That's why we're gonna have, say, a retest now. Let me go to the H4. You see these highs, they can be retested. So market can do like this, but I don't see it coming all the way up here. No ways. See, market can do like this, and then it goes down. This will be the target. So that's basically how you use a commitment of traders report. I'm gonna try to come up to do like a document on it so that you understand much better. But as we go, I'll be including it now in the analysis to say, okay, this is what the traders report came up like this. So this is why I'm going this direction on this pair. As of now, that's what we're gonna be doing so that you get to understand it more.
That's much better.
Yeah, because it's a very powerful tool when you're trading. It's a very powerful tool to use. Yeah, of course, technicals and everything is true, but that TOT report is also powerful to aid in your analysis. Yeah.
So she saw us to keep this record for this weekend so that next weekend I have 2 records now.
Yeah, you see what I normally do with the CFT report. I've got an Excel sheet whereby I've got my previous releases and the current releases, and it calculates automatically like the differences, the percentages and differences. So all I do is when I capture the statistics, the numbers that come out, I just put in the long position, the short positions, the rest is calculated, like what percentage of shorts were taken off, what percentage of longs were added to the pair. Because you need the previous number for you to make a decision on a currency. Why? That's why I'm still holding USD/CHF, because I've seen that most of the institutions, they are short on the paper. You see? But if I had seen that most institutions are now long on USDCH, then the moment market opens, I'm gonna close that trade. But now that's not what happened. They've got more shorts on USDCHF. You get it? Yeah. So USDCHF, we're probably gonna have a head and shoulder formation happening here. You see, you've got the other shoulder coming up now. You see? So I expect this, a head and a shoulder. That's what I'm expecting on USDCHF. The moment it goes to that 0.99800 level, I'm being tempted to close. But I don't know how it's gonna go. Or I'll just keep trailing it, following it. So that's much about it, guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. You can end up with information overload now. Remember, we're still learning.
Yeah, I know. I know. Eventually you get there, guys. Yeah. Eventually we get there. Because it's not easy. Even where I am right now, yes, I'm making a little bit of money, but I can see that there's a potential for me to make it even more. Yeah. Only thing is to do the right thing. That's the only way to go about it. That's the only way to go. George.
So Ivan, would you advise? Hello?
Yes.
Would you advise during the formation, you see the formation of the second shoulder on USDCHF to the position of around retesting, and maybe it will retest that area around 1.00534. You see that area around there. If I then take a position there, a sell position again, because I left the trade, I quitted the trade last week.
Also, I
want to go in again.
You want to go in again on the trade? Yeah.
On the USDCHF.
Yeah, but now you see what you have to look at now, right? The moment the market goes back to that level, you need to look for reversal patterns, because you can just go in. You need to the moment it gets that 1.00553 level, you start looking at reversal patterns. What I mean by reversal patterns is let me see if I have one formation here. Let me dive down to a 30-minute and see if we can get reversal patterns formation. There isn't much here. There isn't much. There isn't much. I need to show you a pattern that you have to look for when the market approaches that level, because you might get trapped. It might trap you to think that it's going long and then it doesn't. Right. You see, the moment it approaches that level, you need to look for something like this. And you see this channel here? Yeah, are you there, guys? You see this?
You highlighted the channel.
Yeah. Which chart am I? Oh, I think I'm sharing wrong. No, that's the correct chart. Can you see the channel that I highlighted?
Sorry.
I'm afraid.
Okay, now I see, yes.
Right. The moment the market approaches that 1.0053, you need to look at something like this. And when it breaks like this, this is your trigger to go short. I think Skumbuzo is off because I can't hear you.
I'm back now. I was out of data. I have to buy again.
Right. What I was saying is the moment the market approaches the 1.00553 level, can you see the channel that I highlighted there? Can you see it? No, I think he's out of data. Anyway, he's going to see it on the recording. So tomorrow,
I can see it.
Yeah, tomorrow is Monday. So
yes, I can see it.
Yeah, we'll be looking for a setup on Monday. If you want to enter, that's the setup that you're going to look for tomorrow. And the moment, the moment it ranges like this, and when it breaks, this is your trigger to go short. So this kind of setup is what we're going to be looking for tomorrow. I'll try to also keep up with it. We need to look for that setup here. You see here? The moment it breaks that channel, then you go short. Yeah. The moment, or even the moment it retests these highs, these Friday highs, if price goes back all the way up there, the moment it retests those highs, but now price action is going to be crucial. You can't just say, okay, it's retested those highs, let me go short. No, look at what the price is doing. Is it showing you signs that it can reverse? You see? Because it might show you that it's retesting that level, but in other words, it's going to keep continuing going
up.
Yeah. So tomorrow, if you want to go short again, and the moment it breaks here and goes below, then you go short. Yeah. So it's not just a case of saying, okay, there's retested those highs, let me go short. No, look also what the price action is telling you. It's going to be important. And these coming up, these midterm elections coming up, I can see them strengthening the dollar a bit, but not by much. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the result is going to be like. But they might strengthen the
dollar. What about weakening? They can weaken the dollar too.
Yeah, it can go either way, but no one knows now what the result is going to be. You see, that's the thing. No one knows. But also you have to know that the market makers, the big guys, they also look to make money from there. So there's going to be a lot of stop hunting. You're going to see a lot of fake moves in the market. People being taken out, liquidity pools being triggered, people who are long being taken out, people who are short. They make sure they take out both sides of the market. They'll take them out before they keep going on the original direction. Yeah. So I think that's much about it, guys.
Okay, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to keep visiting the hills.
Right. You see, okay, one thing quickly before we close. You see here, this was Friday, right? Look, that swing pattern which I was talking about. You see these highs? This high. these two highs. They were tested here and here, but market closed below. So 11 prior to 11 o'clock, I don't know what time USD opens, but it should be 11 o'clock. Prior to 11 o'clock, take note, guys. This market might just open like this. It might just keep going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching on this one.
Yeah, because already they tested these order blocks. They tested them. Markets retested already those highs and couldn't close above. If this candle here, if it closed above these highs, then yeah, we could expect it to keep going up. But now, as it is prior to Friday close, it means the bears were in control. The bulls, they opened the market the last 4 hours. The bulls were in control, but the bears came back fighting. That's why you've got this whole week. I don't know what you call this. You must check it, that candlestick Bible, that one on the group. This must be a doji or something. Yeah, this must be a doji or something like that. And normally what happens after that, market normally goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see? Normally market after this.
I remember I read that.
You see? A candle with
After that one, the change of
a candle with a 2-week upside. It means bears were in control. There was too much pressure from the sellers, of which it's what we expect from this level. We expect more sellers to be coming into the market. Yeah, more sellers have to come into the market. That's about it, guys. Hopefully you have a profitable trading week. Make some pips.
Fundamental pips.
Mr. Piplot, I don't know what he's up to. He's just there. He's just chilling. I don't know what he's up to, the fundamental Piplot.
I'm listening, guys. I'm listening.
That friend of mine.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah. So let's see how it goes. But don't forget the level we are looking at on AUDUSD. I'm gonna put the call notes so that we can see if we can capitalize on this. Because there's potential of an easy 50 pips, easy 60 pips to the upside on AUDUSD. There's an easy setup if only price can confirm with us. Because I don't see it coming back to these lows here. No, man. There's no way. There's no way it can come back to that. So anyway, guys, have yourself a good evening.
Thanks, man. Good night.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks, Ivan.
Me, I don't sleep. Sleeping is for those who have made it in life, the likes of George. Those are the ones that sleep. Me, I don't sleep.
I wish, my guy. Me, I wish, my guy.
We're gonna have a long time to sleep in our lifetime, so there's no point in sleeping. Yeah. Anyway,
may I sleep and then wake up early when I'm fresh and work?
Me, I can't wake up, my bro. I rather wake up until 2, 3, then I sleep. I can't wake up. That's a weakness.
May I work better when my mind is fresh? May I?
Anyway, I'm gonna upload the video for the other guys. Yeah, it seems like we've got some ghost faces in the group. There's some who are just quiet there, so we'll see how we to deal with that.
Thank you so much, Ivan. Good night.
All right, guys, keep well.